Hello and good day and good morning, afternoon, wherever you are. You know that I love and appreciate you all, no matter where you are, what you're doing. Does this place look familiar? If this place doesn't look familiar to you, you probably haven't been on the channel and you haven't. I think it's been like, gosh, a year at least since I've been in a camper. This is a camper. People used to think I was on the boat. I'm not on the boat. This is an old 60s camper that I completely restored from, it was a rodent hotel at one time. So anyway, a hostel, a poorly treated hostel, I might add. Today, I'm going to go really into a big picture. And like I do with a lot of my videos, but I haven't done this in a couple of years. That's why I thought this old setting might really work, because I used to talk about this a lot. There are sanctions at the top, groups at the top, whatever you want to call them, cabal, whoever, whatever your, elites, whatever the term is you like to use. They've been implying a level of, one side of them have been implying a stress upon the world in a manner in which control and all of that really is their game and their end objective. I like to call that group, for lack of a better term, globalists. Those are people that want to control all people and any mechanism possible, and they'll use it and they'll obtain it for their leverage over the rest of us. All of that to say, doesn't mean that they're necessarily the end all be all, they're going to win and succeed because they have all the power at the top. I happen to know that there are other organizations, if you will, which I've been talking about for years on this channel. There's two families at the top, and more than two families, but there's two frame of mind, if you will. And one of them's more of a benevolent people, and one of them's less benevolent, if you will. And I'm just going to be polite and say it like that. The benevolent family tree, if you will, trees are winning. They're gaining strength. They're gaining momentum. They're understanding the position. They've worked through truth and honesty in a lot of ways. Are they completely perfect? No, absolutely not. But they are people that believe in nationalism, and they believe in the people of a country being the strength of their country. Other people believe that the strength, keeping everybody down and poor and weak and impoverished and being slave type workers, is the betterment of all mankind. It keeps people simple and keeps the upper level in control. Therefore, they can control things better, so then there's a better life for all. It's a concept that I don't really believe in at all, never have. I've worked for people that believe that and practiced it and preached it to me day in and day out and tried to explain their logic in it. It's never made any sense to me. Thankfully, those people are losing. How does that matter to crypto, in particular my favorite coins? As you guys all know on this channel, my favorite coins are, XRP, Cardano, Bitcoin. I know that's kind of an odd pairing, if you will, or threesome, but they are my favorite coins, and they have been for a very long time, all for different reasons. I want to address something that somebody asked me the other day. Well, Allan, do you even believe in XRP? Like, all of a sudden you're talking to like RLUSD is a problem or something like that, Allan. I said, no, that's not what Boy, I got a lot of comments about that Thursday night video. If you haven't seen it, you should go back and look at it. That's not what I'm implying. What I'm trying to explain to everybody is that if you understand what a stable coin is, stable coins by definition in their creation is centralization. There's no such thing as a decentralized stablecoin, as of yet anyway. Even, I know, your beloved RLUS, they can shut your account like that. Don't believe me? Look it up. If you don't understand the technology, that's okay. They can shut your money, your access to your money, off immediately if your money is in RLUSD. Same with Tether. Same with all the rest of them. Circle and all the rest of those guys. It's the creation of centralized system that created the duplication of the dollar. It's an in-house mechanism. Anyway, I don't want to get too technical into that. But look it up for yourself. If you don't believe me, that's cool too. Those people who are in favor of those types of systems going forward, in my opinion, are no different than CBDCs. Not saying that stablecoins are CBDCs. Not what I just said there. What I'm saying is the people that want to create CBDCs really like the control, in particular the control over stablecoins. If you're the type of person that you like rules, regulations, and control, and you have a government or a European government that controls a stablecoin, that is not to be trusted, in this man's opinion. You can have your own opinion. You don't need my opinion. Get your own. Free world out there. I'm just telling you, when they tell you there's 10 rules why this coin, not that coin, be careful. That's all I meant to say about that video. And it's so important that all of us understand that. Now, who are those people? That's for you to decide. I have my own inside information of what I believe they are and who they are, and I've worked for both sides of that coin that I described earlier. As you guys know, they've been around this channel a long time. I work for those people, and I've worked for both sides. I will tell you that the more benevolent of the groups are succeeding. Does that mean that group is in favor of your coin? No, that is not what that means. In fact, I'm going to say the people that are succeeding now believe less in certain coins than other coins. I wish I knew their playbook. I wish I knew exactly what they want to do over the next year to 5 years. If I did, I would tell you. I don't. But what I do know is the way it looks more and more obvious to me is you need American coins, American companies that created coins. I hope that makes sense. It's also come to my mind that certain, let's say, regimes or governments that are on their way out, in particular in America. Sorry about the rooster. I like, he follows me around this place. The people who are currently leaving office, they really never did like crypto, and I think that's pretty obvious. I'm not speaking out of school here. I mean, this whole 2.0 and the way they've just eliminated us and made us all look like criminals is just absurd. Okay, thank God they're leaving. However, this new regime coming in, are they perfect? Absolutely not. Are they going to make a lot of mistakes? Yes, they are. Do they believe in your coin? I don't know. Do they only believe in Doge? Clearly not. Do they only believe in Bitcoin? No, clearly not. Do they only believe in XRP? No. But the thing about it that you know is that if you have a fair and honest system, they'll try and objectively look at it for mankind. Having said that, there's things about XRP that I really, really don't like. It is very, how do I put this, connected to families maybe on that side or this side or whatever. I'm just telling you, there's things I don't like about that coin. There's things I don't like about Cardano. I like Cardano more today than I ever have before. And the biggest reason for that is that Charles Hoskinson has less control over that coin than any other CEO of any coin. That thing's on its own. That's walking its own dog. I love that about it. Also, what I love about Bitcoin, and I'm sorry if you don't like Bitcoin. Too bad. I mean, that's your problem. Bottom line is governments like Bitcoin. But governments around the world are mining it. Which brings me to one of the points I'd like to make. People are saying, well, why is Trump going to Iceland? Why did Eric go there? You need to look into the resources of Iceland. And it's not just oil, and it's not just coal, and it's not just a military strategic place. It's bigger than that. When your future president says that Bitcoin is the new oil, What do you think he means by that? You don't own it. I get it. You don't believe in it. You're going to make a lot more money with XRP. And I tend to agree with that. And I completely agree with the ROI, return on investment for XRP is going to be a lot better than it will be with Bitcoin. 100% agree. Do you know the people behind it? No, we kind of. I mean, we like to believe it. I mean, the SEC came after him, but was that all a big smokescreen? We don't really know, do we? But the bottom line is you can't mine XRP, and people think, oh, well, that's a good thing. Yeah, except for it's always on the internet. It's always accessible. It doesn't have a hard function. Why would the incoming president call Bitcoin the new oil? Why are the Saudis pursuing mining? Why don't they just take all their oil money and buy a bunch of XRP? I know they are buying a bunch of XRP. Of course they are. Somebody's buying a lot of it. And therefore, you're going to make a lot of money on it. Clearly. Is it the end-all be-all coin? There's a lot of people that believe that, and a lot of people think that that's going to be the coin to own in the future. And I agree. If you don't own some of it, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? How can you bet against XRP not being the chosen coin in the future? You can't do that. However, most of the people that strongly believe in XRP own no Bitcoin. Yet they can't explain to me, well, wait a minute, why is Eric Trump over there? Oh, let's see. They found the largest massive geothermal channel straight off the island of Greenland. Massive channel of it. And they say, okay, well, wow. That means that they would have unlimited electricity, a cold environment in which to run mining facilities. I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. What are you saying, Al? That's what I said. There's unlimited resources there in a cold environment. Well, why don't they just do it in Alaska, Alan? The same thing up there. Of course, there is. But it's also a strategic place. It's not just for one purpose. So I had a great conversation with a gentleman who only owns ISO coins. And I said, well, you're kind of putting your name just in one bag there. I mean, are you sure that's really what you want to do? He said, well, explain it to me. Al, what do you mean? And I said, well, the ISO coins they have a future. We're only a month or two away from figuring out what that truly is. At this point, we don't have anything. We have it in writing. We have a lot of speculation. I've heard all the interviews. I've read a bunch of documents. I know the banking system that would like to adopt that ISO, and I believe it's going to happen. Are those the players who win the future crypto battle? That's what's in question here. Are those the people? Are they supported by that family or that family? Are they part of the globalist system or are they part of a nationalist system? We don't yet know. I know there's channels out there. I watched, somebody sent me this thing the other day about, Trump's in with, Garlinghouse and the two of them are buddy and they're going to work together. I hope so. I really hope so. I hope the same thing for Cardano. I hope that for many other coins in which all of us own. Hashgraph has a bright and brilliant future. I mean, there's a lot of great coins out there. It's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is we don't know who the chosen winners are yet. And it's going to be 5 or 10, right? It's not going to be or less. It's not going to be 50 coins that absolutely become and change the world. That's not the case. That's not the case. There will be chosen winners. And I think it's going to be very obvious. And this is really where I want to take this video because this is the most important part of the whole thing. You're about to find out within 30 to 60 days who the winners are. How do I know that? Well, I was talking to a good buddy of mine, and he tells me you're going to know by February 1st. I mentioned that a couple of videos ago. He said by February 1st, you're going to know a lot. But if your ISO hunch, because he doesn't believe in the ISO hunch, if your ISO hunch is correct, we will know by middle March. We will know by then. I said by middle March, we're looking at, I don't know, anywhere between $8 to $15 XRP. That's my opinion. Middle March. I don't know that to be true. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't have any idea whether or not it's going to happen like that, but I do believe that's where we're headed. I'm just trying to give you guys a big picture. Step back. Be cautious. Be calculated. Understand what we're listening to right now, because the regimes are changing. The momentum that the previous globalists had is diminishing. They're being exposed for who they were, who they are, and why they gained power is now being exposed as not what mankind wants. They're being exposed for the fact that they were controlling and manipulating and tyrannical, if you will. That tyranny is being exposed, and it's further coming to a congressman near them. And it's not going to go well for a lot of them. And a lot of that could really happen quickly. I know it's very conspiratorial. There's a lot of people that will tell you a lot of different things on both sides of that story. It's all to be played for, as we know, but it's all coming to light. And it's all coming to light soon. It's here. We're here. So with that, I'm really excited that we're all going to be there together. We're going to share it together. And as what I know is going to be brought to you, I can't share everything, but I will share everything I can. And I love the fact that you guys send me stuff. I look at everything you guys send me, all the emails, all of it. I backlogged on getting a hold of a lot of you. But if you have sent your stuff to me, I will get to you. And if it's been too long, send it back to me, and I promise I'll get back with you. With that, we live in exciting times. This is the best time in the history of all crypto, but it's the best time in the history of man for economic growth. We are about to see the number one financial institutions in the world adopt the thing that you own and that you believe in, that you believed was going to happen. And it's clearly happening right now, right before us. And it's a beautiful time to be in crypto. And by the way, there's nobody I'd rather do it with than you and us together. So with that, guys, I want to say have a great week. I love you all very much, and I will see you on Thursday nights live. All right? Be well. I'm out. Yeah, this dusty old trailer. I ended up saying to myself, you know, a guy could just take his trailer out, just cruise around and boondocking, being out with nature, doing whatever he feels like doing. And then a guy, I don't know, start a YouTube channel. And then you know what, every spare moment he's researching. And when he ain't researching, he's doing a video. And when he's not doing a video, he's talking to the good 5 people of the crypto community. What a life. Beats camping. Oh, don't get me wrong. Love my camping. Rather be with you all. Love you.